energy, like I said, has to do with your heart energy. Fire is inspirer. In a balanced state, when the fire is working properly, it can inspire anybody to do anything. It doesn't matter, because fire has that very attractive, enthusiastic energy. When I talk about something, you go, yeah, sure, I'll do this. When I'm gone, nothing happens. That's why I want you to go through 8-week process with me, because 8 week support really makes a lot of difference. Fire can awaken potential within anybody, within the environment. And it's not my fire awakening your fire. You have your own fire. So your heart is that fire. Now, when your heart is not in what you're doing, you cannot awaken that fire. It's not going to happen. It's going to be stressful, and sometimes the situation in three-dimensional physical world is such that you go to corporation and you work there and you have to fire people, you have to do some strange things, and you have to keep deadlines. And yes, sometimes your heart is not in it. Find something that keeps your heart going. You cannot be like that at work and like that at home and like that here and here and here and here and here. Because we were just talking about fire. What happens with the fire when it's not burning? It depletes. Yeah, it goes out. What's interesting with the fire, when it's not balanced, it's really give itself away. It starts giving so much, just like every other element. When you're unbalanced, you're giving too much out, it goes away. So you constantly need to make sure that you're working on both qualities. That you are giving yourself and you're giving to others. You're inspiring yourself and you're inspiring others. It's not always for, I have so many people, for some reason, healers get attracted to my readings and what I do. And they go like, oh, I've done so much for everybody, and now I feel so depleted. I'm like, don't do it if you feel depleted. Like, just don't do it. Sometimes it's not good to help others. Sometimes it's detrimental for your own health. And when you are giving from the place of resentment, it's better not to give. Because what you're giving is resentment. It's not love. It's not a high vibration. So notice unbalanced fire when you feel that you're performing the task. You're not in the task, but you're doing something in order to perform. Notice that. When you notice that, just stop. It's like, why do I need to do this? Maybe I just let it go for a while. And then fire also has to do with the tongue and the taste. It's the taste of life. So again, unbalanced fire has to do with digestion, because heart and stomach are partners, and during the seminar I'll teach you what are the partners and how to balance that. But if you have indigestion, very often it's what you eat is not what you like. You eat it because it's healthy, or because you think it's good for you, or because you do it against everything because you just want it right at this moment. There are all kinds of things that we do with food in order to satisfy the fire of your heart. If your heart is not something, it will be in food. Yes? Or in chocolate. Chocolate also is very good. Chocolate actually is only one thing in the whole entire earth that I found so far that calms you and make you enthusiastic at the same time. It's amazing substance for ADD people. People who have this ADD traits, amazing, because it calms your mind and at the same time it gives you the boost. Dark chocolate I'm talking about. I'm not talking about sugar. Dark chocolate. So when you learn, and we talk about different tastes, when you learn how to choose what you want and go for it, your heart gets balanced, your digestion gets balanced. Anybody eats around cravings. I want that, but I won't eat it because it's not good for me. I'll eat that instead. I still want this, but I'll eat that. I still want this, so I'm gonna eat that as well because I still want that, and I just cannot stop because I want that and it's not available, so I'm gonna eat another 25 things, and then at the end I'll eat that anyway. Not you, but I'm sure you know somebody like that. If you don't know anybody like that, it's me. Or was. Now I go for whatever I want. When you go for whatever you want, you don't have to eat the whole box of it. You eat one or two. Because you know that it's okay. and you nurture your heart, and you nurture your heart desire, and you go, that's okay, darling, you can have it. Another story. Today I'm gonna diet, therefore I'm not gonna eat anything, therefore I'm hungry from that thought that I'm not gonna eat anything. And then I start eating anything and everything that's around. Why? Because I told myself I shouldn't eat whole day. Yes? I used to go on a liquid diet. Not anymore. I hate liquid diet. It's not good for me. I know it's amazing for many people, and I know it's extremely healthy, and I would go on it. And I would hate every second of it. I couldn't survive on that. I got so upset that I couldn't eat, that I was just upset whole day. And it couldn't do any good, you know? If you're detoxing and you're producing anger in your liver, do you think it's gonna detox your body? No. So I stopped doing liquid diets. And since I stopped doing liquid diets, I feel so much better, and I lost weight. Because it's just crazy. Like, we create a feeling that disbalance is the organ, the exact organ you wanna support, right? So don't eat around your craving, and don't create a limitation. You're a limitless being, and according to my view of the world, everything is possible. Whether I believe in it 100% or not, it's a different story, but I have the idea. Anything is possible. So if anything is possible, you can eat anything you want and lose weight, or you can eat anything you want and gain weight. It's all up to you. Everything's possible. So don't eat around the craving ever. What you want, just go for it, satisfy yourself, have fun with that, and when you have fun, the digestive fire from here and from here will take care of it, I promise you. I'm not saying eat non-stop. Don't take